Welcome to the Ack-Bar. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you are new, we love you and we appreciate you. Yes. And we thank you for joining along with this journey and just to chill and have some cool vibes. Today, I'm Zach.
I'm Jack. And today, in preparation for Brand New Day, we have been watching every single Spider-Man film. And for the next 4 weeks, we're going to be reviewing every single Spider-Man film to decide who is the best Spider-Man. And then we're going to go into a House of Dragon Season 3, Episode 3 review. But before that, let's get into Quickfire.
Okay.
Zachary?
So we've got
first
a bunch of questions in a helmet. We're going to pick them and just answer them. And I don't know what I'm about to answer.
There's spicy ones in there.
Okay. Favorite country besides the United States? Well, I can say I've never been to any country besides the United States.
Somebody get this man on a plane.
Unless you count Georgia. No, I'm kidding. I love Georgia. Favorite country besides the United States? I feel like I've got to go Italy. That's the motherland.
Yeah.
And like Star Wars and
Lake Como, baby.
Lake Como.
I went to Lake Como last year and it was gorgeous.
The goal is to stand there with a lovely woman and recreate the scenes. No, that's so nerdy. That's so.
I did it.
You did?
I did do it.
Yes.
I have the pictures and the videos to prove it. I stood in the exact same spots. I asked Courtney. I stood there for a long time and lined up that
Contemplated
shot.
Life.
And then I told people to move because they kept getting in my shot.
You can't mess up the shot. Okay, next one.
All right. Let us see here. This one feels muy bien.
That's what
First movie theater memory.
Oh.
I'm going to say Cars.
Oh my gosh.
I think Cars was my first movie theater memory.
That's mine.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember going with my Mimi and Jude to the theater, and I remember getting Junior Mints and like a popcorn drink. Cars was like the first movie that I remember seeing in theaters.
I think I remember like some movie about a bunch of bugs. It wasn't A Bug's Life. It was 3D. That's all I remember. It was with my grandma. But I think Cars was first. And I just remember being late and we got there and the cars were already going around. I was so pissed.
You missed the epic opening, bro.
Yeah, I saw it later. Something's in my eye. Say a nostalgic memory.
Nostalgia.
Okay, so way back in the day, my grandma got a PlayStation 2. Okay, she bought it herself. But it was going to be split between my cousins and me and my brother, so it would kind of rotate. Mm-hmm. So eventually it fell into our hands for a while, and we had the original Star Wars Battlefront 2 on there. And every Saturday at like 6 a.m., we would wake up, go downstairs, go to our tiny like maybe 30-something inch TV, and we'd play split screen. And my brother would always get so mad because we'd be on Hoth, and I'd get in the AT-AT, and I would look at his screen. Boom, boom, boom. I'd look at his screen, and I'm like, oh, there he is. And I and it was amazing. But yeah, that was like every Saturday morning. It was like 6 a.m. It was crazy. And I wouldn't eat until like noon or something, and my stomach would, it was crazy. It was a good times, good times.
Oh, all right.
Still one of the best games ever made.
Yeah. I remember me and my brother used to play Battlefront 2015 every day.
Oh my gosh, you're such a late bloomer.
Last time you pooped or peed your pants.
This is a great one for you to get.
What's today? About 3 weeks ago. Because listen.
He was at work. He couldn't control himself.
No. Me and my lovely wife went to Peru, and I got food poisoning, and then I was hiking in the Andes Mountains, exerting a lot of effort because I'm going through it. I just threw up last night. I had diarrhea, and now I'm on the side of this freaking mountain at 15,000 feet. My head's killing me. I'm exerting myself, and I thought it was a fart.
Didn't it happen multiple times?
Shut up! It was the last time, not multiple times.
Jack poops himself all the time.
No.
It's like a monthly thing.
Golly.
It's like a monthly thing. That chocolate milk's about to come out later.
It's more of a yearly
Yearly thing. Okay, well, tell us the time before.
What?
What was it last year?
I was in Rome and I got food poisoning and the hotel that we were supposed to check into closed. Like, we got there too late because our train got delayed and we got there too late, so the hotel closed and we had nowhere to go. And so now I have nowhere to sleep. It's 11 o'clock at night. My stomach is killing me and I know I'm about to shat myself, and so I'm just like scanning the streets. Boom.
I believe it's shart. Shat is past tense.
Hotel across the street. I beeline it to that hotel. I'm like, do you have a room available? Yes. Here's my card. And then I'm like going in the elevator like beeline it. Like Courtney and I are in the elevator and I'm just like, you're gonna have to take the bags. And I book it out of this elevator. I come out of the elevator, I look at the sign, look at where the numbers are. The numbers pointing down this way, and I'm just and it just starts coming, man. And I just like kept going. Finally, get into the hotel room, flip around, go right into the bathroom, and just and well, more like
double whammy.
But before that, it was like 7th grade, so.
7th grade? You were just in middle school just pooping yourself?
No, I got food poisoning.
You need to be more careful with what you eat.
I got food poisoning in Georgia.
We don't need okay, I don't need another.
Okay.
Anyways, I picked one. We're going to see what's next. Here, you can hold this.
Oh, thank you.
What lovely stories. What did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be... What did I want to be?
What'd you want to be, Zach?
How old are we talking?
I don't... Just whenever.
I mean, for a while I wanted to play basketball, but then I realized that I stopped growing at like 6'3" and that's like a guard, and I was like a center my whole life.
Yeah.
But I could shoot the rock, that's all I'm saying. And just, dude, like, honestly...
I feel like any kid, like, playing a sport is like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go pro. You know?
I mean, because it's like, when you're that young, there's always a chance because you still got your whole life to, like, work towards it.
True.
And I worked, but I'd say, like, coaches kind of killed my love for it.
I
still like to play it.
That's a rough look.
I still like to play it. I love playing basketball. I love basketball. But it's just kind of like...
Shout out Zach's coach. I hope you watch this.
No, dude. No.
What would your superpower be, and how would you use them? Easy. Teleportation. Boom. I would teleport all the time. I would live in like a fjord in Norway, and then I'd just teleport to work every day. Easy. Easy peasy.
I feel like you could find a better, like a job that you could literally just like like if you're a courier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
courier.
You could do that too.
And you could just be like, oh, you want these drugs to go across the border?
No.
Got you. No. Boom, and you're gone.
No. But yeah, teleportation, and I'd use it to travel a lot. And I just hate driving and flying. So easy dub.
Makes sense. And you could teleport to places you're not supposed to be.
Actually,
like the restricted section of the Jedi Temple.
I might swap it for flying.
Flying?
Yeah, flying.
That's what mine would be. But teleport, you can literally teleport like to fly. You know?
Yeah.
You could just teleport up into the air and then like dive down with like a wingsuit, and you could glide and then teleport back up and then.
That's true, but then you'd be wearing a wingsuit all the time, and I don't want to be wearing it.
Well, it would be like Spiderman.
But I feel like if you're flying, you have more fun than just teleporting. Okay, whatever. Your turn.
Yeah. This one. It's a long one. What's a hobby you picked up that you didn't expect to like? I feel like I've got a couple of those.
Yeah. I think there's one that's been dominating your life recently forever.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. There's actually a couple. I just got so like, gosh, I look like a sorority girl. Oh my gosh. In college, it was golf. Picked up golf. It was the most boring thing in my entire, that I thought it was so boring. Had one like good drive, not good drive. I just made contact.
You were like, my life has changed.
It sounded cool. It went up and it definitely like cut hard right in my slice. That's when I created my slice. And then we just went golfing so much and I loved it. I haven't done it much recently, but recently it has been sim racing, which honestly, like, it's just over a year ago today. I saw the F1 movie in IMAX in theaters July 4th by myself. And I was like, let me check this out. And now I watch F1. I watch endurance racing, like NASCAR, IndyCar. I bought this. I have the simulator. I'm not the big fancy one, but if someone wants to give me one, that'd be sick. But like, I just have like a nice wheel and pedals, and it's like growing up, dude, I would watch NASCAR. I would watch races growing up, or like they'd be on Sundays, and I'd fall asleep. I'm like, this is so boring. Same with golf. But now I sit there and I'm like, you understand the strategy, you understand how the drivers are like maneuvering and everything they have to do, and then it's just like,
okay,
it's cool, fast cars going around a track, and sometimes they hit each other, and sometimes they do crazy like overtakes, and then I go and I do it.
The most important video game to you?
I
think this one's easy. This is an easy Minecraft.
Wow.
For sure. Because it's like the first video game I remember playing as a kid. And I didn't even have it on like everyone had it on the computer, but I didn't have a computer. I just played it on my iPod. And like...
How old were you?
Oh, like middle school. Like 6th grade. And so when I was playing, like the map had like borders. Like that was it. That was your world. And then I got on the computer and there was all this stuff and I was like...
Dude, 4th grade, we all had MacBooks. Obama came. It was a big thing. They're like, oh, look at the technology. Crazy.
To your school?
Yeah, to my middle school. He gave a speech. A bunch of people passed out because it was too hot in the gym. I wasn't in the middle school yet. Because we had intermediate school. Yeah. So it was 4th, 5th, and 6th. But in 4th grade, there was a USB drive going around that had Minecraft on it. Yeah. And it was like drugs, dude. I had it sometimes and I'd pass it off to people and it'd come back around and we'd all just, in all of our electives, we'd be just playing Minecraft. It was crazy.
Minecraft's the GOAT. Never gonna die.
Not only to you. It's not the GOAT to me. Well, yeah. Okay, there's only one more left after this one, so you can go ahead and grab that one out.
Yeah.
Let's see what this is. A wild high school story.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping you'd get that one.
I have a lot of wild college stories. Not like wild, but like
crazy.
Private Christian school wild. That might be even worse. Wild high school stories. My school had I don't know if it was a rumor, but we had a lot of fights one year. Now, I didn't go to like a private school, but I didn't go to like a really like super rundown type school. It had a mixture of a lot. There were rich, not so rich. It was a big spectrum.
Yeah,
very diverse. I think it was. Pretty sure it was. A lot of kids. So there was one year we had
our graduating high school class had 38 people.
I had 550.
Nice.
Yeah. High school. So there was a rumor going around that was like, oh, if we have like 4 more fights this semester, they're going to cancel school for a week. And we're like, I'm talking like we had 2 campuses. Like there would be a street and then one campus and another campus, main campus and the other one. Like at one point there were a bunch of dudes just fighting in the streets and I heard it was like a gang fight or something. I was like, what the heck? So,
oh my God.
I walk in to my French 2 class, I think it's sophomore year, to these like sheets of paper being passed out everywhere, clearly made by a student. It was Fight on Site Friday, encouraging everyone to be like, hey, if you have beef with somebody on Friday, duke it out. And then it was like, and if you're recording it, make sure to hold it horizontal, like make sure to be a good cameraman, basically. And it was like, and then the person that I think helped pass it out, I'm pretty sure they got pulled out of that class that period. And I was like, they were in my class and I was like, oh shoot. But it was I have a picture on my phone. It's like a Fight on Site Friday with like the fist emojis. And it was,
oh my gosh.
We had a lot of fights. I don't think they like escalated anymore because I think that they try to shut it down real quick. But like there were so many times where I'd be like pulled out of a class because they were like, oh, we heard there was an incident between these two people, like in your gym class. Like people would fight in the gym class and everyone would be like, hey, we're not saying anything. And then everyone would just not say anything. Like just let them go at it. Half the time they're like friends and I'm like, bro, chill. One time there was a fight and they were just like kind of wrestling around. It was weird. And afterwards, this dude got so pissed that he just like punched a locker really hard. And I was like, dang, why did you hit him like that? It was like, I've had multiple classes where it's like, what's going on in the hallway? And it's like, oh, this dude just dropped his, like I see this dude standing there and I see someone walk out and I see him drop his book bag and I went, oh no. And then my teacher went right out and had to split it up. Like
there was maybe one fight in our high school.
Like at least maybe 10 every school year. Like it was.
That's crazy.
It was wild. And then we had, oh my gosh. All right, I'm not going to tell the story. I'll tell you off camera.
Okay.
There's one that's.
The last one. Crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
Ooh.
I'm a smooth guy. I like it smooth. Don't look at me like that. All right.
Peanut butter.
Now we're on to Spider-Man. As I said earlier, we're watching all of the Spider-Man films. We just finished watching Homecoming, The Amazing Spider-Man, and Spider-Man, the first one, with Tobey Maguire.
We'll get to the Spider-Verse movies.
Yeah.
At some point. But for this round, we're
just talking about those three specifically and how they relate to the best Spider-Man, the best Peter Parker, the best first movie, the best villain, and the best relationship.
Oh, you can see it in both. Nice.
Yeah.
I'll do some panning.
Yes. Okay. So based on how we rank these is how we're going to determine which the best movie is.
So all of these are going to go into this.
Yes. If we need to show brackets, we can, but what? Okay?
Fire.
All right. I'm going to start off with a not so hot take. I think.
Are we starting off at Best Spider-Man?
I'm just going to pick one, and you can argue with me if you think I'm wrong, but I think I'm right. Okay. Best villain, the Goblin.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Okay, William, cool. I was about to throw hands if you.
I was running through all the villains. William Dafoe is really good. Why don't you just write like
Goblin?
Write like Toby or for each
yeah, you know what?
Sam Raimi or something.
Why don't you pick one and I'll fix this for us?
Okay.
Let me put the mic on that side, that way they can hear me.
Do we want to? We could do like. We go through the villains, just 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
So so it's either Vulture or Lizard.
I have thoughts about this. If you don't feel comfortable,
I
have thoughts. You're thinking too long. It's a give or take.
What is yours?
I'm gonna say the Lizard.
Really?
The Vulture, I'm not jiving with his motives. I think he is like, oh, they took this from me. It's time to just start selling weapons.
And then he randomly kills that guy.
And then he kills that guy.
And everyone's like, yeah.
Hey, that went from 0 to 100 like that.
Yeah, I think Lizard for sure, because Connor's motive was to heal himself and heal people.
I think.
And it kind of messed with his mind.
Lizard. It's
similar to Green Goblin. They have this ulterior motive whenever their powers kick in. Yeah. Connors doesn't really know he knows what he's doing, but he's not fully in control. And same with Goblin. He's he has the two personas. Yeah. And when the one persona is in charge, everyone's cooked.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Cool. So I don't know if y'all can see that yet, but so far we've got Tobey, Garfield, and Holland for the villain. Yeah. And I feel good with that list.
I do.
Okay. I'm going to go for another one here. Best relationship.
That's easy.
Garfield.
Yes. That's easy. Cool. That is easy.
I feel like these are easy. We may have some disagreements up here.
their chemistry is so good.
I'm going to go number 2. I'm going to have to say Toby.
Yeah, for sure. Even though, oh my gosh, MJ, I can't stand her in that.
MJ is a freaking... I don't. How can I say this positively?
She's hopping from. She's like,
she
oh,
likes to
Flash.
taste all the cuisines.
She's like, oh, Flash, and then she's like, oh my gosh, Harry, and then she's like, Spider-Man, and then she's like, Tobey Maguire, like Peter, and then she's like, oh, I'm in love with Spider-Man, and then at the end she's like, oh, I love you, Peter,
she didn't have a good father figure.
Yeah,
hey, that's what it comes down to.
Hey,
and
it's not her fault.
It's not her fault. It's not her fault. It's just that, girl, you got to know what you're worth. You got to know what you're worth, right?
Period.
Come on.
Period.
All right.
No tampon. You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying right now is it's not looking too good for MCU Spider-Man.
For the first movie.
100%. And again, this list, when we determine who is the best Spider-Man, this is going to be after we've seen all of the Spider-Man films.
We've seen them. We're just rewatching them.
Yes, we're just rewatching them.
It's been a minute.
But next week, we're going to watch The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 2, and Far From Home. And then we'll get back to you on what we think of those.
When are we going to watch the Miles Morales?
We'll watch those at the end.
Okay.
Now, it's going to get a little fuzzy up here.
Yeah, best Peter and best Spider-Man.
The movies are all like, it shows a lot of what the times were like when these films were made, right? Like, you see Tobey's in the early 2000s, and it's like, honestly, I was watching it, and it gave me like Home Alone 2 vibes. Like, it just has that look.
Yeah, the look-wise, yes.
Yes. But, like, it's just like that early 2000s nostalgia look.
Yeah.
And Holland's, the MCU Spider-Man, it just looks too polished.
It looks like every other MCU movie.
It just feels...
Not necessarily like the Avengers,
like, I've seen a lot of stuff that's, like, commercial. Yeah. Like, it looks more like a commercial and not like film. And I feel like that kind of hurts it. But
it does feel like it pops more.
I think this one's an easy. I do.
You're going Spider-Man?
I'm gonna go Spider-Man here. At number 3, Tobey. How does that make you feel?
I don't know how it makes me feel. It makes me feel confused inside. Because I know who my one is.
Oh, I know who your one is.
I know who my one is.
I'm trying to get the easy ones here. The easy ones out of the way.
When we think of Spider-Man, we're talking...
In the suit,
quips, fighting.
Yeah.
And all that. Abilities.
Tobey's Spider-Man is too flat. He has no dimension to him.
See, but I think because this is the first Spider-Man movie, it was very much like, this is exactly what happens in the comics. Like, he gets bit by this spider. This is how it turns. He gets it through his...
Oh, no. I agree. I think that the first Spider-Man movie does the best job out of any of the Spider-Man films at showing what is happening to Peter Parker.
Yeah.
I mean, you get the slowdown sequence of like the Spidey sense. You get the slow-mo punches of like him just dodging Flash. And then you get him just like punching him and he's like thrown across the court or thrown across the hallway. And it's like, that's sick. Like, that's what I wanted to see in the Andrew film that I just felt like it wasn't there. And Tobey's movie also has the with great power comes great responsibility, and that's iconic. But I think that Tobey in the Spider-Man suit, he doesn't have the quips. And
plus,
the quips
half of it is CGI.
I know.
And it is early 2000s, and it looks bad.
I get it.
But it is early 2000s, yeah.
It's Tobey for number 3.
I agree, Tobey's number 3.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna spark off the debate. I think the best in the Spider-Man suit is Andrew Garfield.
I need reasons. I need logic. I need facts.
You witness how the suit and the powers give him confidence in how he's Peter Parker. Then when he puts that suit on, when he does the first car thief, where he's like, oh no, like the quips are there. And like his little like his confidence is there. And like even when the cops are there, he's like, and then he just takes off because he knows he can do and just dip.
Yeah.
His best swinging scenes come from his Spider-Man.
Best swinging scenes, but also Tom Holland's Spider-Man is placed more in a Queens location, whereas this, like all the other Spider-Mans, were placed more in like downtown Manhattan area.
Homecoming was not an origin film.
No.
And that's where I think
the other two hurt it.
Yes, because in both...
It felt like it lacked emotional depth.
In both Tobey and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man movies, you have these moments of the city backing Spider-Man and being like, this is our guy. For Tobey, it's when they all are on the edge of the bridge and they start throwing things at Goblin and they kind of save him.
Yeah.
That's like, this is our guy. For Andrew Garfield, it's at the end when they're like, that guy saved my son. Let's pull the stuff and like the cranes and so he can swing across. Like that's our guy. Mm-hmm. And even the police are like, I mean, Stacy at the end is kind of like, not like that's my guy, but like you're good for the city and go help.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if he was all like good for the city, but he's like, you can help go. And I don't remember if that happened in Homecoming. Was there a moment?
It was on the boat. It was on the boat when he did it. He like did all the things and he was like, and the guy was like, yeah, Spider-Man. And then they start snapping and it was like, oh, frick.
Yeah. So that's one big thing for me is like, yes, I think Tom Holland's more of the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, but Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire have the whole like, the city is like, this is Spider-Man. And I don't think that Tom Holland never has that. I think in the first movie, it just wasn't that origin, him coming up. And then having the big climax at the end being like, everyone in New York is like, this is Spider-Man. He's like, great.
Yeah.
You know? And I think I would put that and just swinging, fighting, quips. That's why I have him up top. And
I think
Tom Holland has way more just like gadgety things that I think help him be a better Spider-Man that he doesn't even really know about.
But he does do like quips and stuff. And he has... He doesn't have any swinging scenes, which I feel like is what's hurting him. Like, there's no good swinging scenes in Homecoming.
Yeah.
And I feel like that hurts him. So I think I'm going to have to agree with you. I think that Garfield is the best Spider-Man in the first movies.
For the first 3 movies, yes.
I think we'll go Garfield.
Yeah.
And then I think we'll go Holland.
Yeah.
All right. On to the best Peter Parker. I'm going to hit you with something here.
I might agree.
Holland, number 1.
Honestly, I think I agree.
Okay. Wow. I thought that was going to be a hard-fought war there.
I love Andrew's Peter. I love his quirkiness, and then just when he does get those powers and he becomes Spider-Man, that changes.
The thing about me for TASM is that they never, like, when Uncle Ben gets killed, Andrew starts chasing this dude, right? And he's trying to find this guy, and it becomes like a passion of his to find this guy. He's tracking this dude. He's like listening to the comms and stuff. And then it never gets resolved. It just fizzles out. It just like, there was no turning point where he goes, no, I don't need to find him anymore. It's basically just the movie goes on, and then the movie goes on and he just gets distracted with the lizard. That's what happens. It never gets resolved. It never, like, nothing ever comes to a conclusion. There's no saving grace there. It just stops. Whereas Tobey's Spider-Man goes through the process of losing his uncle and then seeing this guy fall out of the window, killing him, maybe. I don't know.
He didn't save him.
He didn't save him, which I think is basically killing him. But yeah, they just kind of left that as a thread. And maybe they were going to come back to that in the third movie. I don't know. But for me, that was like, what the heck? Like, there was nothing that happened to him that made him change his mind.
I feel like I remember something, but
what?
Maybe there's not. That's what I'm trying to think.
There's not. He literally just gets distracted with the lizard. If I am wrong, blow me up in the comments.
Like you blow up your pants on trips.
That's crazy.
We
can't be friends anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I do think... See, this is getting into just the movies in general, which I guess if we're counting up all this, they would equal the movie. So it's like...
Yeah.
I might want to give like a bonus. What if we can give each movie a bonus point?
Okay.
Or we each have one bonus point we can give to a movie.
Okay.
Which I don't know if that'll matter, but
no.
I do have things about the movies that I'm like, this is why I think it's better.
I'm gonna do +1.
Oh my gosh.
No, I haven't decided yet. Actually,
I'm giving it to Andrew Garfield movies and to TASM, to the first TASM, because there were multiple times I've seen this movie many times. There were multiple moments when I watched it the other night where I was like,
"Oh my god!"
I was tearing up. Like I'm not crying, but I was close.
That I think TASM has some of like the use of slow-mo makes his stuff look sick. It looks freaking epic.
Yes.
But I think that the final battle in Tobey Maguire's movie is the best. The battle between him and Goblin
I think it's the most significant.
Is the best. And for that reason, my point goes to Tobey.
My point goes to TASM because of the emotional moments. Because
it does have good
the acting
moments.
in it is unbelievable. Like when Ben dies, I'm like
I think TASM has the best acting. I will say that.
Yes.
I think
I think Tobey definitely got way better
overall,
in his career. I think the first one, it just the dialogue wasn't great.
It was
for
just
me. It was like very on the head.
It was very bland.
Yeah.
Like Tobey's character was very bland, and that's not what I think of when I think of Spider-Man.
Yeah. I just think so. Back to TASM, emotional moments, like the death of Ben. I'm like, oh my gosh, Uncle Ben. Like that one got me. And then you have the death of Gwen's dad, which that one, he's like, just like, because you could see the turmoil in like Peter, because he's like, no, I like, yes, okay.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I won't. And then you have the, oh my gosh, May just like crying over Ben and everything.
May.
And then at the end, when it's like, when Emma Stone...
Don't do that, you weirdo.
When Emma Stone is like, everyone was at my dad's funeral except for you. I'm like, he can't. Like, he could. Like, he's trying to. Like, oh, I do think. Okay, so that's my point for TASM. But I have a gripe with TASM. Wow. The ending. Mm-hmm. The line of, like, don't make promises you can't keep. Well, those are the best ones. Completely undermines everything that Officer Stacy, Captain Stacy, his dad, like, her dad made him promise. And I'm just like, okay, so you're basically like, oh yeah, actually screw what your dad said. Like, okay, I'll kind of like, I'll definitely protect you.
Yeah.
But I did promise him this. And now I'm like, actually, no, you know? And I like it because in the second movie, he sees his like ghost and stuff.
Yeah.
He like sees him everywhere. And ultimately it does lead to, spoiler alert, Gwen dies.
What?
Like, I didn't like that. I wish there was resolved in a different way.
Yeah.
I didn't love that line.
Okay.
But it did get me when May, when he was like, oh, I didn't go to her dad's funeral. And then May was like, oh, pretty girl. And he's like, that's what Ben said. And then he was like, I'm just no good for her. And May was like, Peter Parker, if like you're anything, like I know, like you are good. And I was like, preach it, May. Oh my gosh. And then that kind of led him to be like, I am good. Like, because maybe her dad saw the bad in him.
Yeah.
And was like, you will bring all of this to her doorstep. But then May was like, I mean, she didn't know he was Spider-Man, but that might have been like Peter being like, I'm going to bring all this bad to her, but also like, I am good and I'm going to like protect her from all of it. Okay. Maybe that kind of eases mine. Anyways.
So into that, 2 and 3, best Peter Parker.
Toby's third.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue that.
He's, frick. I think he does the awkwardness really well, but I just think the acting and like...
It just feels...
The triangle was weird to me. The love triangle was really weird to me. And maybe that goes in relationship.
Also, I'm going to... This is just completely out of left field, but I'm going to say it so I don't forget. When freaking Norman Osborn meets Tobey Maguire when they're 18 at the beginning of the movie, ain't no way these two kids that are best friends have been hanging out for years, and this is the first time he's meeting his dad. That's stupid.
He is new to the school.
Who?
Harry.
I thought they've been friends since, he says...
Oh, did he say?
Yeah, he was like, oh, you've like had a crush on... Mary Jane since like 6th grade or whatever.
And then his dad is like, oh, if you're like you're a brother to Harry, so like you're part of the family. Yeah, the first time meeting, I mean, he's a busy scientist, man. But if he knew that Peter like was a crazy good science dude, like he's gonna meet him before senior year of high school.
Yeah, I think this is right. I think this is right.
I also tend to like how...
No offense, but it just...
I tend to like how you see Andrew Garfield go on this tear of trying to find the guy who killed Ben. Because it's like... It's almost that slope of like... He has these powers.
There's no payoff.
Is he going to go down or is he going to go up?
There's literally no payoff. Like there's not one moment that just goes, hey, this right here, this is the defining factor. Don't look it up.
I just want to see.
Don't look it up.
Why?
Now I have to entertain the audience while you look this up.
Tell them a story about how you pooped yourself.
I already did. So, if you disagree with these, you're wrong.
No,
I'm right.
No.
And
we value all opinions and we respect all opinions. And I think people need to calm down on the internet when someone gives an opinion and they're like, you're stupid and dumb and you've never seen anything before in your life. And I'm just like,
you have any reason you're saying that?
No, dude.
We have one video that blew up to 57,000 views and everyone's got an opinion. Okay. Well, you know what? Captain Rex is amazing. And I added him to that list. Suck it.
I mean, do I agree he's top 10? No. Most loved?
Look it up.
Most loved?
Look it up.
No.
Look it up.
Hang on, I got to finish this.
Okay. So... but we'd love to hear your opinions on if you think that this is right or not. I just watched all 3 of these movies in the span of 2 days. And I gotta say, it's been years since I've watched them, and they were really good.
He abandons his personal vendetta after realizing he needs to use his power to help others and protect the city instead of seeking revenge.
But what makes that... Does he have a moment on screen?
I think he does. I don't remember.
Watch this. We're watching this afterwards.
I don't remember it. I think he does. I might be wrong.
Okay.
So respectfully flame me in the comments if I'm wrong. Anyways. It's just...
How do you add?
You did them backwards. So...
No.
Or is it like the winner of each category? Oh, yeah, it's golf.
It's golf. Whoever has the lowest score.
Yeah.
It wins.
Well, you add those up. We're just 2 young men from the Charlotte area of North Carolina. No longer there, so don't try and find us. Just John. But hey, if you please don't try and find us. I mean, if you want to, sure. It'd be sick to like meet someone to be like, oh my gosh, where's Chewbacca on the list? I'd be like, bro, what? Chill. But I do think if this ends up being something, I do want it to be a community that's like respectful. Like you can sit here and tell me that I'm wrong, but I can sit here and tell you that you're wrong, but ultimately like everyone has their own opinion. Like if people don't think Rex can be on the list, like the list of most loved Star Wars characters, top 10, that's Jack's opinion. And hey, he might be dumb for saying that, but like, it's his opinion. So it's like, hey, respect. Like someone the other day said something and I was like, oh, that's a great opinion, but you know, we just don't see eye to eye.
Okay.
Anyways.
Now, we've got Garfield, number 1.
Makes sense.
He hits it with a 6. -1 from Zach.
Yes.
We get Toby at number 2 with a 9, -1. And then we've got Holland at number 9. Or at 9. The only reason that it gets up is because of my minus point.
I think...
So,
yeah, so...
The gripes I have with Garfield is it's too moody looking. It looks very emo.
Every one of these looks like every movie around its time.
I know.
So I think that's why.
I know, but I just don't like it as much. I like the colorfulness of the Holland. I like that better. I don't like the digital look, commercial look, if you will, but I do like the color of it. And I also, this might be the hottest take ever. I think Holland's suit that he makes before the Stark suit is the best Spider-Man suit like that anyone has made, because it looks the most realistic as
that has made themselves.
That somebody
You're not saying best Spider-Man suit of all time.
No, if I'm saying best Spider-Man suit that a costume designer made, sure, there's other Spider-Man suits that are better. But if we are viewing it as in this character made this suit, his is the best.
It does seem the most realistic.
It looks the most realistic.
Yeah.
And I really like that. If anybody knows how to make it, please tell me, because I don't know how. I would love to wear it for Halloween, though. I have a few other things that I'd like to say. I think that Tom Holland's Flash is stupid. The Flash in the other 2 movies is a lot better.
Oh, Flash Thompson.
Yep.
Is it Thompson? Is that his name?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just better.
Yeah. It's like he's more of an intellectual, I'm also a nerd, but I'm slightly rich bully, instead of like the classic Flash of being like, I'm just a typical bully. Like I'm bigger than you and I'm stronger than you and you're a nerd. Get away from me.
Last thing I'll say, Garfield, I think is good at number 1. I really loved his and Aunt May's relationship.
Mm-hmm. So,
this is the final list. I'll get y'all a good view of that. We're gonna watch the second movie in all of these trilogies next time, except for The Amazing Spider-Man, because it's not a trilogy, but we'll watch the second one.
I want to say, I think these movies are so different.
Extremely different.
Because every movie is so different.
A lot of them have a lot of good about them. Like, each one of these films does something better than the other ones did.
Yeah.
And I think it's close, obviously. We had 2 at 9. But, yeah.
I think on this list, it hurts Tom Holland because it's not an origin story. And you don't have a pure, this is MJ or this is Gwen.
It feels like... And this is why I think that Tom Holland does the best Peter Parker, is it feels like he's a bumbling high schooler. Like, he's just kind of like, oh no, like, oh frick, type of thing. And I feel like that's what that movie does really well, is he's just kind of like trying to figure it out. Whereas the other ones feel like they've already figured it out.
Yeah.
And that is something I really like about Tom Holland's. But...
Yes. Also, what's interesting, the only person that finds out that Tobey Maguire is Spider-Man is Goblin.
In all of the movies?
No, in his movie.
Oh,
in his first movie. Because then in Andrew Garfield, he tells Gwen.
And Captain Stacy.
Yeah, and Stacy and the villain.
Yeah.
Lizard. And then in Tom Holland, he tells Ned.
And Aunt May. And
Aunt May, and the villain finds out.
Yeah.
So, Yeah, I think it was interesting. Toby was like, Toby did feel very isolated. Like he was the character in this movie and everyone else was supporting. Mm-hmm. Whereas
it felt like, so for Hollins, for me, this is where the misses came from. It came from not showing the Uncle Ben death scene. Like, Spider-Man doesn't really go through it until he is under the weight of that cinder block. AC
I do think
unit.
That was done really well.
Like,
I do love those moments.
But that was like, oh shoot, this is just a kid, you know? Like, this is just a kid in high school. And he is actually like having a panic attack.
Yeah.
And like that, I think is what that one does really well. And I'm almost tempted to give my point to this one and move it up. I might do that.
And Tom Holland's moments with Iron Man. I love those scenes because that is also reiterating that this is a high school kid where he's like, I tried, you didn't listen to me, and like you won't even show up, and then he's there. And Iron Man, Tony Stark is just like, if you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it. And it kind of helps him, it puts him in his place and he rebuilds.
I'm actually just going to rescind my point and let him be tied because I can't decide.
Okay.
All right. Well, if you have any thoughts, we'd love to know. Please subscribe and follow along as we go through the movies because we are enjoying watching these movies back, and I'm sure you would too in preparation for Brand New Day because we are stoked. All right.
Where's Spider Noir on the list?
It's on the back. That's how bad it was.
Oh, wow. That's a hot take.
I don't think it is. I think Spider Noir sucked. But if you want to talk about it again, or if you want to hear my thoughts on it, go watch that one.
Okay. Are we moving on?
I think we're going to move on now.
House of the Dragon, Season 3, Episode 3.
Episode 3.
3. I loved it. I loved Rhaenyra is back in the Red Keep, right? Mm-hmm. The Red Keep? Yeah. She's back in the Red Keep and she's seeing how everything was left for her, and she thought she was going to come back to this, like everything's here and I'm going to rule this as my dad did. But now it's this whole, there are rats everywhere. There's no money. Like there's not a lot of work. All the rat catchers were killed. Like the people are still starving.
Yeah.
Like the nobles got all the food. And I think she's stepping into uncharted territories. Mm-hmm. And she just doesn't, we're seeing a lot of her anxiety and her like, I don't know what to do, but I'm the queen. It's kind of like when she sat on the throne in episode 2 and she was like, you saw her being like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. Like, yeah, you continue to see that throughout this whole episode when she's sitting on the throne and everyone's like, oh, we need this, we need that. She's like, and she eventually figures it out.
Yeah.
But I love the contrast of like, she's the queen now and she's rightfully there, but the things closest to her and where she, like her house is a mess. Mm-hmm. And everything's falling apart and nothing is there.
Yeah. See, I thought it was good. I didn't think it was amazing, but I understand it was a setup episode. It was a filler episode that needed to happen.
I don't think it was a filler.
It was
because everything matters.
It matters, but it was also like nothing really progressed the story so much. It was more of showing where Rhaenyra's mind is at.
Yeah.
As well as kind of just like a, hey, here's a short little episode about what's going on. It was kind of like
I think you need it though.
It was kind of like okay, we're going to pump the brakes after 1 and 2 and we're going to see where we're at. And then we're going to lay the foundation for the next ones.
Yeah.
It was fine. It was good. It was slower, which I don't necessarily love, but I understand that it needed to happen. I thought it was fine. It wasn't as good as 1 or 2, in my opinion, but I thought the best scene in this episode was the power play she makes on the nobles with the rats. I thought that was like, that's fire. Like she just absolutely wrecked them. But I'm ready for like I'm ready for Rhaenyra to do something. She's kind of just like been at the back, and I get that they're trying to protect her, and I get that like everyone's just trying to make way for her to get on the throne, but I feel like it's time for her to earn her keep, and I feel like we haven't seen that.
She's trying.
What?
But I think she's trying, but before she can do that, there's so many things that are out of place.
I just like, that's what I want to see in the episodes. I want to see her earn her keep. I want to see her shine in the eyes of the people.
She did. She was giving them all food there at the end, and everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, I love you."
Yeah, but like when Daemon was talking, he was like, "Bro, Aegon the Conqueror had 3 dragons and conquered Westeros. It's like, we've got 6. Let's conquer the rest of the world."
But she's not that kind of queen.
I know, but it's just like...
Her dad ruled in a time of peace, and she's trying to do the same, but it's not a time of peace. It's like a slight peace, civil war.
I'm just like, everyone keeps giving their opinions and saying this or saying that. Daemon's saying this. The Mistress of Whispers is saying this. Lord Corlys. I don't know how to say it. He's giving his stuff. Everyone's saying things, and I'm just like, Rhaenyra, just take it by the freaking reins and lead these people, you know? And it's like, I feel like we get glimpses of that, but it's still building up, and I'm just ready to be there, and I'm just being impatient, okay?
That's what it is. I think you're expecting too much of her. The amount of things that character has dealt with,
I know,
in recent times,
I know,
and is still dealing with,
I know, yeah,
is like,
I get that,
and like she doesn't have anyone she can trust really besides Daemon and Lady Masara. Is that her name?
Yep.
Masara.
Yep.
So like she can't trust anyone. Her kids are most of her kids are dead. Everyone else is all still back in Dragonstone, and she's like, I can't trust my like small council.
Yeah.
So it's like she's having to do all these things alone, and she wasn't expecting to. And I think she's gonna find, she kind of did. She's gonna find that trust, as much as I don't like it, in Alicent, because even she was like, you were a queen and you ruled this, you like basically ran this place. How'd you do this?
Yeah.
And she
it's
like
just like
kind of helped
in
her.
Every season it feels like everyone's telling Rhaenyra what to do, and she's not really doing it, whether she's getting put on the back burner or what.
I think season 1 she was the most in control of herself.
Yeah, exactly.
When she was like, she finally decided, I want to do this.
Yeah, she was like, in season 1 I was like, yes, but then season 2 it was like everyone was just kind of pushing her around, and she was going this way or that way, and that's the way this episode felt. It was like, we're just slipping right back into that. And then it was like, oh, she made that power play with the rats on the dinner's plates, and I was like, yes, girl, get it. But I want to see more of that.
She definitely has those moments. I think also when the imposter Targaryen was in the room,
yeah,
that was also kind of a power moment of like, where she's like, he's deceiving me. Like, this isn't your kid. Like, where she kind of grabbed his head and like looked into his hair and just like,
it's like
tossed it. I was like, okay, like she's
Rhaenyra,
bits and pieces.
And then you get like glimpses of Queen Rhaenyra, and it's like, oh, like, bring Aegon the usurper to me. It was like, oh, and then it's like, and then it goes back to like people being like, do this, and she's like, okay, what do I do?
It's all the things that she never saw her father deal with, I don't think. So she's like, how do I do this?
Yeah.
Like, okay, there are rats everywhere. How do I fix that? There's no food. What do I do there?
Yeah, I get
we don't have any money at all. What do we do? And it's all this stuff of like...
You take your 6 dragons and you go to Dorne and you go, give me your money.
And you create more enemies, which she doesn't want to do.
Give me your money.
I think she's stuck between, she wants to keep peace, but she wants the throne. And she needs to commit.
Yeah.
But she is also dealing with so much loss.
She's like, oh, my son's died like a day ago.
Yeah, basically. Like, so I do get that. And there's so many things that she has to deal with.
Yeah. I think episode 1 and 2 were great. I think episode 3 we dropped a little bit. But not far enough to be like there's no hope. I think episode 4 I have hopes for. I have hopes that we're gonna come back, but I need to see more powerful Rhaenyra. I need to see her take charge.
I still really enjoyed it because even though there wasn't like any big action scenes or anything, there was still the tension, and I love when there's constant tension. Like there was almost a lot of the transitions. There was like this bell, like some sort of sound design of like Rhaenyra like snapping into something. Mm-hmm. Like there were so many of those moments, and I'm like, this is giving me like something's building, something's going to happen, and I got that like the whole episode. It's just like
she's been fighting for this, and it's like, are you really after, like, do you want this, or are you just doing this because your father wanted this? And I feel like she doesn't really want to be queen. And that's why she's kind of just letting other people do it for her. Like, Alicent feels like a stronger, more capable queen than Rhaenyra.
I think Alicent also matured way earlier in life because she was literally made the queen way younger.
Yeah.
And so I think now it's like she's a seasoned queen. She's like kind of cut off those emotions of, you know, you have to do what you have to do. Mm-hmm. And I think Rhaenyra is realizing that, not realizing, she's going through like, I want to save everyone, but I can't. But what can I save?
Yeah.
But I want to save everyone. But you know,
I get that.
Maybe not everyone, because I know she wants to kill Aegon and Aemon.
We'll see in episode 4.
It's gonna be interesting because they're going to that town place where all the high towers went, and they took them hostage, and like you can't just burn it. So like they're literally holding them hostage. Yeah, it's gonna be
interesting.
It'll be good.
I hope Rhaenyra kills somebody. That's what I want to see.
She literally just chopped off Alicent's dad's head.
I know, but that was kind of like peer pressure. Damon's like, do it. Everyone's standing there like, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
So
power play.
You know, it is what it is. We're gonna end by doing Mount Rushmore of Star Wars characters.
Oh gosh, Mount Rushmore of Star Wars characters.
Who's your top 4? We'll go. You know. Anakin.
Can I say the same stuff? Or
yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, Anakin. But are we doing like Anakin, Darth? This is another one. Anakin, Darth Vader, same character. Boom. Is one half his side Anakin and one half his face Vader?
I'm gonna say it's we're doing that because I don't want Anakin and Darth Vader to take too long.
Even though we fully understand the lore, we fully understand that like Anakin, like Vader killed Anakin. Technically,
Anakin is Darth Vader. Darth Vader is Anakin.
Yes. So technically, they're the same character, but they're also separate.
It's like the Goblin.
Goblin D's nuts. Sorry. You're next.
You took Anakin too.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan.
See, we're just gonna have the same stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, Obi-Wan.
Now your turn. Don't take mine.
So we can't do the same ones?
No, you can do it.
Okay, then I'm literally gonna say Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay, who's your third?
Gonk droids. No, that'd be sick though. You know the little gonk droid that gets tortured in episode 6, I think, or episode 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fire. It's
really just.
I'm gonna put. Dude, it's so top 4.
Top 4. That's
You're gonna be like Captain Rex. I know it.
Number 3, Captain Rex.
Actually.
Yeah.
Okay, my 3. I've gotta go with Wreck. I gotta go Luke Skywalker.
Wow.
I have to.
You have to.
Yeah.
All right. Number 4.
I know who you're gonna say.
Who?
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ahsoka. You're putting Ahsoka up there? Yeah, I know.
Ahsoka.
So I have Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Luke. I think I'm going, but they ruined her. Well, they didn't necessarily ruin her.
Padme.
Oh my gosh, dude! If this was a different Mount Rushmore, Princess Leia.
Really?
Yep.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I think like when you go like top 4, like iconic, like they built Star Wars, like the Mount Rushmore is like people that built America. Like we're not talking like you're like, or are we doing like your favorites? I'm thinking when I think Mount Rushmore, these are like the people that built it.
No, I'm talking about your favorites.
Oh, I was not doing that at all.
Okay, well then restart. I was doing favorites.
Okay, well if I'm talking iconic, like it's definitely Anakin / Vader, and then it's Obi-Wan, and then it's Luke, and it's Leia. And then you have a couple more heads over there, and it's like Han. It's like the whole gang. Okay, favorites, Anakin and Vader, 100% up there.
Uh-huh.
And then we're throwing in Darth Maul.
Oh.
I love me some Darth Maul.
That's a good one.
Throwing in Darth Maul.
Are you keeping Obi-Wan?
Yeah. Okay. Obi-Wan. Who's my 4th? Sheen Hattie.
No.
Okay. Man.
Luke? Ahsoka?
No.
Han? Rey? Palpatine?
Give me
Sheev?
Give me Padme Amidala. Give me Padme.
That's crazy.
Because I think she's such a powerful female character. Literally, she gets out there and she fights. She's got the gun that goes wah, wah, wah. You know what I'm talking about?
That was perfect.
She's got the.
That was perfect.
She gets out there and she fights in the Clone Wars. She does. She has a lot of like. No, I'm not very good. She gets out there in the Clone Wars and she does a lot of like fighting and stuff. Yeah. Also in episode 2, she does a lot. And
bro, in the Clone Wars, she freaking kills it.
She's a boss, dude.
Yeah. Give me some. That's sick.
She's a boss. Like, she's a very strong female character, but then she died because she was sad. Which, we won't talk about it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe. We do this every Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining us.
In her fit on Geonosis.
And welcome to the Ack-Bar.